I always knew that Delta Sigma Theta was a huge community service-based organization. So when I started my position, I kind of knew what to expect in a sense. I was just surprised that one thrust out of five would have such a huge impact. My thrust, educational development, has led me to be able to give back to one school in need of school supplies and also raise over 443 books for children and adults in Congo, which honestly feels amazing. Our impact is huge and has made me see Delta in a better light than I already had seen.
Individual service projects are important because it helps to understand what a specific family or a person is going through. It helps you to gain a sense of empathy for what a person is going through and what their situation is. It helps you to develop a better and more compassionate worldview because everybody is dealing with different things.
So, as far as group service for this semester, we volunteered with an organization called Shelter House, which supports homeless families that are in need. They offer them housing, clothes, food. We went there, we organized the storage closet where they collect donated items, sanitized and cleaned up the playground area for the children. We're all cleaned up the public areas and sanitized them. We did a little collection of hygiene products and donated it to their organization. As far as social action, the events we've held this semester is the realities of policing Black bodies, your voice, your vote, all things election, and we also held a voter registration kiosk in collaboration with Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Since joining Delta, it has been an amazing opportunity to express myself creatively. For starters, I am the correspondent secretary of this chapter, and I have enjoyed my job thus far in creating creative monthly newsletters that showcase and highlights our chapter's active service and activities. Furthermore, with creating new programs for the economic development chair of the programmatic thrust, I really enjoy creating different kinds of programs that this chapter can use even in the future, such as Shop Till You Drop, something that I've created with me being very passionate into fashion and also being a business major focused on economics. It was very beneficial for me and significant to create an event that highlighted the significance of upcycling as well as creating a clothing swap out of it. And last but not least, with me being the step and stroll master of the chapter, I really enjoyed creating different kind of steps and strolls so far. For example, with our step expo that we had at the beginning of this semester, I enjoyed creating our Mission Impossible theme, collaborating very well with the rest of the sorors on the yard, and all in all, creating a really fabulous show that we still hear today about that people have enjoyed. So yes, all in all, being very creative in Delta has allowed for me to stay true to myself and also to grow as a creative mind where I can continue to step outside of the box and to showcase my talents.
So far, my experience in Delta has allowed me to learn about myself as a young college student and also as a young woman. It has allowed me to learn how to navigate various situations, learn how to adapt, improve my communication skills, and so forth and so on. My favorite experience would have to be Charter Day, being able to recognize 7 steps from the ground up and be able to personally connect with them, speak with them, learn history about the chapter, learn what the yard was like. And also just being able to connect with older sorors from the Omicron Real chapter with community service, giving them a campus tour to see how the campus has changed and things in that nature. I think it's beautiful to just be able to sit down and learn about the history of your chapter from people that had a lot of influence and chartered the first Black Greek letter organization on George Macy's campus. So that's my favorite experience, and I wouldn't take it for granted. I valued it very much.
My experience in OP has been truly amazing and deeply fulfilling. Being part of such a supportive sisterhood has allowed me to grow as a leader, give back to my community, and create unforgettable memories with my line sisters and other sophomores. Among all these experiences, my favorite has to be homecoming. I love the excitement of prepping the food, setting up drinks, setting up everything with my line sisters. It was such a great bonding experience. Throughout the day, I had a chance to mingle with and get to know other OP sorors, which made me feel even more connected to our sisterhood. The highlight of my day was strolling with my line sisters and celebrating together. We had worked really hard that day. It was a day filled with joy, unity, and pride, and I will cherish it forever.
Delta is empowering. My experience so far in OP has been great. What I love about Delta and OP specifically is that we create an environment that pushes you to be the best you. A great memory I have was actually from last year when I had the opportunity to plan my first ever sisterhood week with my line sisters. We decided to go with the theme, The Wizard of OP. Me and a few other girls on my line, we dressed up as the different characters and took pictures for the flyers and all the advertisement. Then the rest of us, we had a fun time getting together, planning out the different events, and really talking about different things we're passionate about. So far, my experience has been a great one, and I look forward to the many years in the future.
So the one word that I would use to describe Delta is fulfilling.
Transformative.
Impactful.
Favorable.
Delta would be determination.
Solidarity.
Resilient.
Wholesome.
Devastating.